What's up, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? It's your boy Trey Larkins with Wise Guys Sports. Everybody go follow Wise Guys on Twitter at Wise Guys _H. Also on Facebook, Wise Guys Sports. Your boy Trey Larkins on here. Want to come over here and talk some NFL and talk about these New England Patriots. As obviously last night, the New England Patriots beat the New York Giants 33-15 and improved to 11-2 on the season. They have won 10 straight games, and they are leading the AFC East right now, and they are the number one seed in the AFC. And last night, Drake May, he went 24 for 31. He threw for 282 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Patriots rolled over the Giants. But I was watching that game, and I was listening to First Take this morning, and the question on First Take was basically, do you believe the Patriots can actually win the Super Bowl? And Chris Canty and Jeff Saturday both said that they believe that the New England Patriots can win the Super Bowl this year. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, and as I was watching the game last night, I was thinking, like, I don't even know if the New England Patriots are the best team in the AFC right now. Like, and I'm looking at the Patriots being 11-2, looking at the Denver Broncos being 10-3. The Broncos and the Patriots are both the top seeds right now in the AFC. Patriots number 1 seed, Broncos number 2 seed. But specifically on the Patriots, I know Drake May has been balling this year for the New England Patriots. I'm looking at Drake May for the season, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 3,412 passing yards, completing 72% of his passes. Drake May is balling right now. And I'm looking at the Patriots offense. They are top 5 in a lot of categories offensively. I love their head coach, Mike Vrabel. I think Mike Vrabel is one of the best head coaches in the NFL. But I don't know if the New England Patriots are trustworthy to consider them being the favorites in the AFC. Like, the Patriots, when you look at their 10-game winning streak, right? The Patriots are on a 10-game winning streak. These are the teams the Patriots have beaten on their 10-game winning streak. The Panthers, the Bills, who are good, the Saints, the Titans, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, who are good, Jets, Bengals, Giants. Those are the teams that the New England Patriots have beaten on this 10-game winning streak. And I'm supposed to believe that the New England Patriots should be considered the favorites heading into the playoffs in the AFC. Dare I say, if the Patriots happen to match up in the playoffs against a Josh Allen in the Buffalo Bills, a Lamar Jackson in the Baltimore Ravens, hell, even the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, if they get their act together, do I believe that those quarterbacks who are elite could roll into Foxborough and beat the Patriots in a playoff game? Absolutely. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes would all beat the Patriots in Foxborough in a playoff game in January. So I keep hearing everybody talk about how great the Patriots are. And I take nothing away from Drake May or Mike Vrabel. I like Drake May, and I like Mike Vrabel. I think Mike Vrabel is a top 5 NFL head coach. He won NFL Coach of the Year in 2021. But I don't believe in the Patriots like that. I don't believe in the Broncos like that either. I think the AFC is wide open, wide open. That's why I feel like if the Chiefs happen to make the playoffs, I ain't betting against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. I am not betting against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. So y'all can go ahead and hype up the New England Patriots if y'all want to. These teams that they have beaten on this 10-game winning streak are not good NFL teams. The Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Jets, Bengals, and Giants. Now, I'll give the Patriots their credit for beating the Panthers, the Bills, and the Bucks. But those other 7 teams that I named are not good football teams. Now, I'm looking at the Patriots offensively. They got Stephon Diggs and Matt Collins at receiver, but I'm not so sure Stephon Diggs is still a number 1 receiver. I like Diggs, but Diggs is no longer in his prime. And their running game with Stevenson and Henderson, it's average at best. It's average. So again, do I believe the Patriots are the favorites in the AFC as we get closer to the playoffs? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I think any of those teams that are wild card teams, they could upset the Patriots in the playoffs, and I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I would not be surprised one bit. Like, I think the Patriots are a little bit better than the Broncos are, because I don't believe in the Broncos offense. I think Drake May is better than Bo Nix currently is, but I still honestly don't believe in the Patriots or the Broncos. And I think the Patriots and Broncos are 2 fraudulent top seeds right now in the AFC. So Patriots fans, Broncos fans, you might want to close your ears and close your eyes as you watch this video, because I don't believe in your teams whatsoever, and I think they can be upset once we get into the playoffs. Y'all chime in. Do y'all honestly believe that the Patriots should be considered the favorites in the AFC, sitting at 11-2, and the number 1 seed in the conference? Do y'all believe the New England Patriots should be considered the favorites as we head into the playoffs here in January, here in a few weeks? Because I don't. I like Drake May's improvements this year. I think Drake May has proven that he is the franchise quarterback and the successor to Tom Brady in New England. Because what Drake May has done in 1 season was more than Mac Jones ever did when he played in New England. So I like Drake May as a quarterback. I think Drake May has tremendous upside, and I think he's showed significant improvements as the season has went along. But I still don't believe the Patriots are this juggernaut as a football team. I was sitting there listening to Chris Canty, Jeff Saturday on First Take, and I'm like, what? Trust me. If Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs make the playoffs and they're the 7th seed, if they upset the 2 seed, which would be the Broncos right now, and if the Chiefs and Broncos play in a playoff game tomorrow, I'm rolling with the Chiefs. I know the Broncos have a great defense. They have a great head coach in Sean Payton, and the Broncos have been a really, really good football team this year. But if the Broncos played the Chiefs tomorrow in a playoff game, Patrick Mahomes versus Bo Nix in a winner-take-all game, I'm rolling with Patrick Mahomes. And I'm rolling with the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Broncos. And guess what? If the Chiefs beat the Broncos on Wild Card Weekend, guess where they would go? To New England and play the Patriots in the divisional round of the playoffs. You think I'm going to bet against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs? Because I'm not in the playoffs. Now, the Chiefs got to make it to the playoffs first. The Chiefs are 6-6. They have a long way to go. They got to win out. They have to win out in order to make the playoffs. And they got the Texans this week. That's going to be a tough game for the Chiefs this week. We know the Texans defense, they are elite. Texas defense, they are elite. But yeah, I just was thinking about that. Like, I don't view the Patriots as the favorites in the AFC. I don't view the Broncos as favorites in the AFC either. I just think both of those teams are flawed football teams, and they've had great regular seasons. But we've seen it time and time and time and time and time and time again where these teams have great regular seasons and they flame out early in the playoffs. It happened with Mike Vrabel in Tennessee. Remember when the Tennessee Titans were the #1 seed in the AFC and Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals rolled into Tennessee and beat Vrabel and the Tennessee Titans? That was the year the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. I said all season, that particular year, that the Titans were overrated. They were overrated. GTA, YouTube, Facebook. What's up with y'all? But yeah, that's my thoughts. I think when you have these teams who have great regular seasons, once they get in the postseason, they have all the pressure. Like the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots will have all the pressure because they have been the two best teams on paper and from a record standpoint in the regular season. But when you get to the playoffs, that's when you can see the teams that are great separate themselves from the teams who are good. And I think the Patriots and the Broncos are good football teams. I don't think they are great football teams. So those are my thoughts on the Patriots, man. I'm looking at their schedule. They are 11-2. They lead the AFC East right now. 10-game winning streak. #1 seed right now in the AFC. But I believe that the Chiefs could beat the Patriots in a playoff game. I think the Bills could beat the Patriots in a playoff game. I think the Texans, if they make it to the playoffs, can beat the Patriots in a playoff game with that elite defense. Okay. I think the Jaguars possibly could even beat the Patriots. Now, I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence whatsoever. I think Drake May is better than Trevor Lawrence. But I think that the Jags head coach, Liam Cohen, I think he can help the Jaguars once they get inside the postseason. And I think he can hold his own against Mike Vrabel. Now, Mike Vrabel's a better coach than Liam Cohen is, but the Jags also, too, they're kind of fraudulent, too. I know they're in the playoffs, but, I mean, I think it's a number of teams I think could beat the Patriots in the playoff game. Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, if they make the playoffs out of the AFC North. I don't believe in the Steelers whatsoever. And if the Bengals somehow, if the Bengals can sneak their way into the postseason, I ain't betting against Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals if they were to play the Patriots in a playoff game. As a matter of fact, I would pick Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals to beat Drake May and the New England Patriots if they were to match up in a winner-take-all playoff game. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like, I don't believe in the Colts. But I think the Colts could beat the Patriots in a playoff game. To me, if the Colts played the Patriots in a playoff game, to me, that would be a toss-up. So there you have it. Those teams I just named. The Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Texans, the Colts. Those teams, I believe, could beat the Patriots in a playoff game. So those are my thoughts on the New England Patriots right now. I think the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos are both fraudulent top seeds in the AFC, and they can be had once the playoffs roll around. But everybody go follow Wise Guys on Twitter at WiseGuys_H. Also on Facebook, Wise Guys. Be sure to follow Wise Guys on Instagram at These Guys Know Sports. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.